Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome back to another Ask Me Monday. My name is Derek Simnett from Simnett Nutrition, and Ask Me Mondays is a series of videos I do every Monday where I answer some commonly asked questions and some not so commonly asked questions that I get from the comment section down below. I've been doing these for almost 30 weeks straight. That's over half a year where I've been answering 5 to 10 questions from you guys every single Monday, and the views were really good at the beginning. Everyone was really excited about it, and the views have started to sort of taper off. And not that I really care so much about the views, but I do care about spreading my message and about continuing to grow. And when I do these videos every Monday, they've ended up being like quite a lot of work, and they take a lot of my effort out of other areas and out of like the creative process where I'm not able to sort of create other stuff and grow all that much. So I hope you guys understand, but it's just the natural evolution of things. Things have to change. So Ask Me Mondays are gonna change up a little bit, and this one's gonna be a little bit different. This isn't necessarily how they're gonna be forever. I'm definitely open to suggestions, so definitely let me know in the comments down below what you guys would like to see Ask Me Mondays morph into. So I'm excited to change things up. It should be fun. Change is always good, and I know I'm gonna miss answering like a bunch of these questions from you all, so maybe I'll do like a weekly or bi-weekly sort of like live where you guys can ask me questions live, and that way I can just like hammer through a whole bunch more questions. So anyways, let's get to this week's question. This question comes from John Underhill Jr. Derek, could you expand a little on your training routine, if you have one? I'm doing a mix of calisthenics and weight training, but don't want to waste too much time with traditional lifting if I don't have to. I like to be efficient in the gym, but some days I don't have a real plan. Do you do more calisthenics than free weights? Do you follow any splits? Thanks, and love these videos. So I think that's a great question. There's lots of different questions in there, but luckily enough, I'm headed to the gym right now, so I think that would be a good place to answer these. Let's head out. Alright, so as far as the split goes that I follow, I generally like to follow a push-pull legs split. And I try to aim at least to complete that twice in a week. So I'll do push-pull legs and then push-pull legs again without taking any rest. However, I often just let life get in the way, and if I have to take a day off because my car needs fixing or the lawn needs mowing or something like that, then I'll take a day off. So I try and schedule 6 days straight, but I don't get worried if it doesn't work out that way. And then often by the time that last leg day comes around, I don't want to do like a really big heavy leg day. So I'll just do some fun stuff. I'll work on static holds, I'll work on abs, and then I'll do some like leg work as well. So it's actually Canada Day today, so you might see some crazy Canucks wearing red and white and the Canadian flag. It's pretty funny. People are pretty patriotic on this day here in Canada. And then you say you often go to the gym without a plan, but you like to be efficient. I think that is a plan. I think being efficient at the gym is a good plan. So let's get to the gym and I'll explain more.
So you say you don't want to waste too much time with traditional lifting, and I don't think you have to. I don't think the type of training matters for most people as much as just staying consistent with something over a long period of time and just doing what you like and finding enjoyment out of it. The one thing I noticed is a lot of people stay on their phones too much in the gym, or they spend too much time watching TV or sitting around. Put your phone away, get to work, you're there for a purpose. Crystal works really hard at the gym. I just caught her for a second on the phone. It's kind of funny though. So do whatever you have to do to stay motivated, to stay focused, put on some good music, and just get moving. And go hard, like unlock that beast mode. You've got to go hard if you want to get results. A hard 45 minutes is way better than a half-assed 90 minutes. So you asked how much calisthenics I do versus weight training, and in the beginning I did a lot more calisthenics, and now I'm incorporating some more weights, so it's around 50-50 I would say. When I get to the gym and I've warmed up, I always try and work on the calisthenics skills that I have and that I'm trying to progress towards. Things like static holds, muscle ups, and I'll also work on handstands and anything I'm working towards. And then once I'm done with the calisthenics, that's when I move into using the weights and some more isolation work. So a couple other things that have helped me stay efficient throughout my workouts as I've gone along are by doing things like drop sets and supersets. Drop sets where you reduce the weight and resistance as the set progresses, and then supersetting being where you combine 2 or more exercises in succession, much like a circuit. So here's a couple of my favorite combinations. This is a weighted, pull-up drop set. So I'll start out with some weight, and then I will drop the weight and keep going. You can also alter the hand grips that you're using for the pull-ups, just like I did here, and that will also make it easier as you go along to kind of mimic a drop set. So here's another one that I like to do with these seated rows. Once I've done a few of those, I'll go into some ab work. So something like the dragon flags that I'm doing here. And I really like to try and use the same bench or the same piece of equipment for 2 different exercises. That way, no jokers like squeak in and steal your equipment when you're doing the superset. And so you don't take up like a whole bunch of stuff. So here's another one I really like, kind of these like plank tricep extensions. These are really fun, quite challenging. It's important to have a strong lower back if you want to try those. And from there, I'll go right into some of these tricep kickbacks with the cable. And this is really good at isolating the tricep. So the other one was a little bit more of a compound movement, and that one's a bit more of an isolation movement, so you can go a little bit lighter and control the weight a bit more. So doing drop sets with push-ups has been another thing that's really helped me keep my workouts moving along and efficient. So I'll start with the hardest variation that I know, which would be like a weighted push-up. So I've got some weight on my back. You could also use bands, and I just hammer a bunch of those out. And once they get too hard, take the weight off, and I keep going just with my body weight. And then from here, you could even take it a step further and then raise your hands up onto like a block or a bench, and that would make it even easier, and you could continue the set going. You've got to go hard. I can't stress it enough. Like sometimes I'll go through 1, 2, 3, 4 sets of something, and another guy in the gym is just like sitting there like on his phone or like watching the TV or something, and I've gone through all that. Get moving. So here's another good one that I like to do together is these handstand push-ups. And I realize everybody's not at this level, but you could kind of get the idea here. Some of you are probably beyond this level. And then from the handstand push-ups, I go into some sort of like, decline push-up with the feet elevated like that. So that is it for this video. Let me know what you guys thought. It's a little bit different, but I thought it was a fun one, and I wanted to change things up. Change is always good. We gotta grow, we gotta change, we gotta be fluid in life. And that's how I've always been with my workouts. I've always tried to be fluid, not too static. I've followed a really intuitive style of training, and I've just done what I've enjoyed. So I've been able to be consistent with that, and I think that's what's most important. I try and be like water. I try and be fluid and easily work around injuries, time constraints, different things that come up in life, and then just my general enjoyment that I get out of the given exercise or, style of exercising. So if I'm not having any more fun or I'm not progressing at something, then I'll switch it up and do something different, and that's allowed me to stay consistent over time. So hope that's helped you all out. Definitely give it a like if you've enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching and listening. I appreciate your time and your attention. Eat plants and stay positive.